This is a brief, simple tutorial on the setup process for Eniture Technologies Freight Quote by C.H. Robinson Shopify app. At the conclusion of the tutorial will be a brief demonstration of LTL freight quotes being presented on the Shopify checkout page. This video will touch on the most basic steps required to have LTL freight quotes presented during checkout. It is not a substitute for the user's guide, which is located on the Documentation tab of the Product Information page at Eniture.com. Refer to the user guide to take full advantage of the app's extensive capabilities. Begin by installing the app to your store. Navigate to Settings and choose App and Sales Channels from the menu. In the top right-hand corner, click on the button for the Shopify App Store. Type in C.H. Robinson to locate the app in the App Store. Click on the Install button and then advance through the installation wizard to install the app to your store. Next, add the app to the Shopify shipping zone. Using the Shopify admin menu, navigate to Settings and Shipping and Delivery. Edit the general shipping profile or any profile to which you want to add the app. Scroll down to the shipping zones and click the Add Rate button. Choose the option Use Carrier or App to calculate rates. Select the C.H. Robinson app from the list. Make sure all of the checkboxes on this page are enabled before clicking the Done button. Afterwards, click Save in the top right-hand corner and then exit back to the Shopify admin settings. Now we'll configure the app. If you're not already looking at the app settings, click on Apps and then choose the C.H. Robinson app from the list. The Plans page identifies the different options you have to subscribe to the app. The most popular option is the Standard plan, which contains a feature that automatically detects the address type. This is an important feature for LTL freight because the fees associated with residential delivery are quite significant. Choose the plan that suits your needs, and then click on the Connection Settings tab. This is where you'll connect the app to your C.H. Robinson Freight Quote account. Select the API endpoint you'll use to connect to C.H. Robinson. This is usually going to be Freight Quote by C.H. Robinson, but if you know you're connecting to an alternate API, select it from this list. In the Customer Code field, enter the customer code that C.H. Robinson has provided. You'll need to get the customer code enabled for API access. There are steps in the user's guide that describe exactly how to go about this. Once C.H. Robinson has notified you that your customer code has been enabled for API access, enter it into the customer code field. Then click Save Settings. Afterward, click the Test Connection button. You should get an alert at the bottom of the screen notifying you that the test was successful. If you didn't, you need to rectify this before continuing. Now click on the Carriers tab. This is where you'll identify which carriers to process from C.H. Robinson's API responses. We recommend that you enable all of the carriers to take full advantage of what C.H. Robinson has to offer. However, if there are specific carriers that you simply don't want to do business with because of prior experiences, this is where you would disable them. After making your selection, scroll to the bottom of the page and click the Save Settings button. Now click on the Warehouses tab. The app contains a couple of concepts for shipping origins. These are discussed more fully in the user's guide. For the purpose of our tutorial, we're going to add a warehouse. Click the Add button, give your warehouse a nickname, and then enter the zip code. The city and state should pre-populate, but you can override these values if needed. Scroll to the bottom of the page and click Save Settings. Now click on the Quote Settings tab. These settings govern the behavior of the app. There's a lot of information here, and you'll want to return to this page in the future to make sure that you're taking full advantage of everything that the app has to offer. For the purposes of the tutorial, we're going to keep it pretty simple. Choose a rating method from the drop-down. We're going to select Cheapest Options. And for the number of options, we're going to select 2. scroll down to the liftgate settings and enable Offer Liftgate Delivery as an option. Afterward, scroll to the bottom of the page and click Save Settings. Now we'll configure the shipping parameters for a product. Using the Shopify admin menu, navigate to Products and select a product from your product catalog. Click on the More Actions button and click the C.H. Robinson app from the list. What you see on this page will vary depending upon what apps from Eniture technology you have installed. For the purposes of this tutorial, we're going to enable the checkbox for quotas and LTL shipment. Enter a weight and a freight class. If you don't know what the freight class is for the product, select 50 from the drop-down. You can always return to this page in the future to make a correction. Afterwards, scroll to the bottom of the page and click Save and Return. Now we're ready to see if the app will return quotes on the Shopify checkout page. Click the View button at the top of the page. Add the product to the cart and proceed to the checkout page. Enter a valid ship to address. Afterward, the app will retrieve rates from C.H. Robinson. In this case, we have rates from AAA Cooper and FedEx. Remember that we informed the app that we wanted to get the two cheapest options, and we wanted options for liftgate delivery. So we have a result here for AAA Cooper, and one for AAA Cooper with liftgate delivery, and the same again for FedEx Freight. This concludes the setup tutorial and a brief demonstration of LTL freight quotes appearing on the Shopify checkout page.